So let's talk about The Huntsman, Winter's War.
Yes, there's no sausage rolls in that, unfortunately, but this is the sequel to Snow White and the Huntsman, which came out a few years ago, and it's all about the evil queen, who was... I'm not spoiling anything, but she met an untimely end at the end of Snow White and the Huntsman, played by Charlize Theron, but she had a sister called Freya who has basically an awful loss in her life and becomes an ice queen, very much like a certain person from Frozen. But we've got a little bit of a clip.
You're no the tracker you think you are.
I've been a little distracted.
Hi, Dorina! We've got some catch of the day, catch of the day.
God, no.
Careful, sweetheart. I don't want to ruin that pretty little face of yours. Oh, bugger me.
Oh, it's like that, is it? You don't even know us.
What do I need to know, you squat-faced little he-dwarfs? Sight of you clocks make me sick.
Shut your mouth, you monkey slag.
Shut yours, you grotty wanker.
Kiss my ass, you filthy minger.
Kiss mine, you wobbly shite box.
Sorry.
Madam Dwarf, we have no quarrel with you.
We seek a mirror.
I don't got no mirror.
Oh, that's clear.
Right. Oh, you up. Get you.
No, enough. Just tell us what you want.
Well, personally, I'd like you to take your shirt off and prance around for me.
Now, I'm here thinking I recognise that voice.
It is.
And it is the person I recognise.
It is North Lincolnshire's own Sheridan Smith. That's why I put the clip in. And she is brilliant. Her, Nick Frost and Rob Bryan played the dwarfs in this one. If you remember, there was, like Bob Hoskins and people like that were in the first one. But unfortunately, as we know, Bob passed away a few years ago. But this one is all about them three basically having a laugh. It's hilarious. They steal the film for me. But it's supposed to be about Chris Hemsworth and going up against Charlize Theron and Emily Blunt's evil queen characters and saving the kingdom from being taken over and turned into ice. That's the basic story. That's it's very, very slight. But Sheridan Smith, Nick Frost and Rob Brydon are worth the price of the ticket alone. For me, but it's still only about a 2-star because the story's really slight. It's not the best sequel. It didn't need a sequel, I don't think, either, because like Snow White and the Huntsman basically finished the story off, and it's just an excuse for them to bring back those fantasy films. We've had one. We talked about that with Victor Frankenstein as well. They're all trying to compete with the brilliant Game of Thrones, which is, of course, comes back at the end of the month on television. Ray might be talking about that in a few weeks' time, but it's just not on par with that at all. It's two stars, but if you do fancy going to see some local talent doing her best, and there was one clip that I could have played which she gets a little bit sweary in.
Let's not.
But if you send it out, she says some old-fashioned British insults, and it is hilarious. I was laughing out loud at that moment. You can actually see it online. I might actually attach it to the review that I post on YouTube later on. We do repost these, and you can have a listen to that. But Sheridan Smith, as I say, and Nick Frost and Rob Brydon really steal the show for me.